Havlicek, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Bill Russ for the Knicks, Walt Frazier, Allen Houston, David DeBoucher, Patrick Ewing, and somebody else. So that's going to be the starting lineup for the Knicks. Okay, this thing off again. It's the GOAT tournament. Like I said, from now we're going to be kicking it right in the game. And that's how we're pretty much going to be doing it now. So right to the game for this tournament. It saves a couple minutes. Some of the rules have changed for the tournament. We now, instead of 8 minutes, we have 7 minutes for the second round, and then the quarterfinals and stuff like that. The final game, of course, will be going back to 8 minutes. But other than that, we'll be stuck at 7 for the rest of round 1. The first round for every team to get a feel. Then we trim it down to 7. And the sudden death game for the first round was 6 minutes, and then for the next couple rounds, it'll be 5 minutes. 5-minute quarters. So that's just how it's going to go. Those are the 2 new rules that we got for you. Otherwise, everything else stayed the same. Gotta say that I definitely did like the way it was, man. It was that sudden death game between the Kings and good old freaking and the Lakers in LA. That game-winning shot from Stojakovic right at the buzzer-beating shot, that was incredible. When they reviewed it, they counted, and instead of going to overtime, that was the end of it, and the Kings eliminated the Lakers in that sudden death match. And wellly deserved. After all that, wellly deserved. No one even can argue or take that away from them on that one. But today, folks, we have the NBA game. Of course, we got our NBA 2K, and we've got a WWE 2K18 episode going on. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Next week, we're gonna have Survivor Series, so definitely you do want to stay in tune for that one. And by next week, we should, well, 2 weeks from now, we'll be done with the second round of this tournament. Excuses, everyone's got a game in already. Some teams have 2. Oh, well, the illegal screen. This is not going well for the Knicks right now. Knicks beat the Raptors, and what was a blowout in this first game we had. Actually, no, it was a blowout. Actually, they only won by 7. But the Knicks beat the Raptors, and the Celtics beat the 76ers. And now these 2 guys are going against each other now. Ooh, foul. Good foul shot there, called. Bill Russell, the man with the foul. Okay. On Patrick Ewing, you can go flat for 2. First shot is good. Whoa. He actually hit one. Second shot is no good. Okay, that makes more sense. I was a little bit confused on when he started shooting. When he started shooting free throws, like huh. Started hitting them. I was like, oh. Missed there. Russell going to put that one back in for the Celtics. So I think the Celtics are kind of one of the powerhouses. I mean, the Knicks are too, don't get me wrong, but I think a lot of people are going with the Celtic to win it all now that the Lakers are gone. The Celtic or the Bulls maybe. And you know, because of Jordan and you know, Pippen and them. So this is going to be quite interesting. See how all this is going to work and get put into effect and all that good stuff. Ewing good for 2. We're down to 14 teams, folks, and then by the next round, we will be down to 6. Because again, we can't have an odd number, so it's gonna be Very interesting. I'd say that one works. Well, one team from the East, one team from the West going at it in that finals. It's a one game and out, folks. That's the way we look at it. One game and out. You either win out, or you, well, simply put, get eliminated. And a shocker, but was one of the worst finals we ever had to a tournament where the Raiders won and beat, I think it was Minnesota they were facing. They won. It was a bad game. But, it wasn't bad. So this is essentially the quarterfinals. Why? Because the semifinals will have 6, then it's down to 2 right after that. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works. Caught him right there. It's 12-7 Celtics. Goes Monroe. Oh, Monroe gotta be careful. He doesn't get back down. By Paul Pierce. He gets it to Reed, and Reed shoots in for 2. Goes Bird, good skin there from Bill Russell. It's good for 2. Celtics trying to push their lead up. Right now, it's actually going to be. So this is a very interesting game. It's a rivalry game. The Knicks were one of the only teams in the first round to win at home. I mean, to win on the road. Most everyone won at home, and so they have a lot to cover. Here goes David Boucher, gets a good for 2, and the Celtics are led by 3, folks. So this is going to be a very interesting game because both teams were pretty much dominant, and they proved why they deserve to be in the second round. And Kyrie for 3, it's good. All right, there we go. Good for, wow, it's good for 2. That's a good one, though. Their interior has been inferior. Oof, I like that. Alright, so I mean, they're saying it's not Kyrie's night. He just shot a 3 earlier before, and I think he's like 1 for 2. Relax. Relax, whoever the hell is commentating. Johnny, this is the real matchup today. Is Ewing versus Russell. And that's the end of the first quarter. Celtics in the lead, 17-13 against the Knicks. Said, folks, you always want to outscore your opponent by a high lot, especially when we got those sudden death matches. They come in at the end of almost every round. Should we wait for this one? No, we don't want to hear what Kyrie's got to say. My goodness. But folks, if you're wondering what the score is for Sweden versus Korea for the World Cup, right now Sweden's in the lead 1-0 against Korea. How do I know? Because I have the World Cup on my laptop at the moment while I broadcast. And look at that one from little Earl Monroe. Coast to coast, I like it. Oh, they actually have Paul Pearson? Wait a minute. So that's Reed, I believe. Smart. What's their Smart, Brown, Parrish, Pierce, and Hayward? Okay. I was wondering who was that. Who was the big guy? And so you got two two shooting guards, small forward. You have two shooting guards, two small forwards, and a center on the field on the court right now. Okay. That's good from three from Tim Hardaway. Man, I forgot he was even relevant anymore. Goes Pierce for three. Not a shock pull, Pierce. It's that one. We all know Ennis Cannon ain't gonna shoot a three. There we go. Get back to the guy who can. Who's that? Okay, he's not. No way. Yeah, I'm about to say, what is he, crazy? She's missed if the miss. So it starts for three. Oh. He nailed that one. Shit. So, you know, right now, the way it's looking at the Knicks technically defeat the Celtics here. We're looking at them taking down another powerhouse. I mean, the Raptors actually, believe it or not, were kind of stacked according to 2K. According. Yeah, Jaylen Brown wasn't hitting that one. Come on, Tim, for two. It's good. And right now, that Celtic lead's getting trimmed. They're only up by one at the moment. Knicks on a hell of a run right now. As for the Celtic, well, not so much. They took out Kyrie and Bird, and then it just fell apart. Look at this. Miss at the miss for the Celtic. Missing it for two. Reed with the rebound, puts it for two, and it's good. The Knicks with their first lead in this game. They're up by one. That'd be crazy to take that. Let's say the Kings took down the Lakers in that SDM match with a game-winning shot. The buzzer beater by Stojakovic to beat the Lakers and send them packing in the first round in LA. The Knicks have a chance to knock out a really high favorite here in the Celtics, and then that would leave technically just the Bulls. If they can play solid, this could be an interesting game. This Reed with another rebound. He's like the lifeline. Porzingis for two. It should be easily good for two. Reed has to put it back up again, and this time it's good. Curry went right past Monroe. Another miss there for the Celtics, though. Allen, shoot it. Oh, he didn't shoot it. To Porzingis. Don't shoot that, please, Porzingis. For two. It's good. The Celtics haven't scored like the past 3 minutes, I think. They've struggled in this quarter. Kyrie with with another miss. Allen Houston for three. Oh, it's good. Oh my God, he's 1 for 8. Jesus. He's 1 for 8. He's almost shooting as bad as Kobe was against the Kings. I think Kobe went 3 for like 18. Another miss. You know, the Knicks are not caring. They're just, they want to knock out the freaking Powerhouse Celtics. Frazier. Oh, I thought he was going to pull that. He can't shoot that. What in the hell? Goes Irving for two. It's no good. Wow. Don't know what's going on here with the Celtics, but man, they are just struggling. Hardaway for three. Jeez. Tatum for two and gets McHale. McHale finally ends this drought for the Celtics. That was just bad. Crowd really trying to cheer on their New York Knicks. I almost said Snickers. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the Snickers. I almost said Snickers. Wow, I almost called them Snickers, like the candy bar Snickers. Wow, that would have been really bad. Believe it or not, the Knicks kind of choked at the end. Those last 2 minutes, Celtics can make a little bit of a comeback. This game is still anyone's to win. And a very close game. Oh God, not this. Why can't I skip this? Please let me skip this. I'm just asking you, please. Both shooting under 50%. The Knicks out-rebound the Celtics by 1. More assists go to the Knicks. More steals. Equal in blocks. That's interesting. But look at the difference in rebounds. Reed coming off the bench is 7. Russell is 2. This goes to show you what's going on right now. You know. But let's go on to the third quarter, the second half, if we can, please. You're still not gonna let me? I'm trying, folks. I'm trying. Finally. Right. Nick's gonna inbound this one for us, and here we go. Third quarter, second half is underway. Now the Knicks are on a scoring drought. This is... Wow, that was highly blocked by Patrick Ewing. Houston for 2, taking risky shots. I get why they're doing this now. Ooh, he made Deboucher look on that one, Larry Bird. Irving for 3. It's another miss here. Ewing with the rebound. Miss after miss after miss to start this quarter for both sides. Looking down, Frazier. Ewing for 2, never mind. Irving's gonna get that one. Man, Larry Bird is making everybody look bad right now with that pump fake. And Deboucher fouls Larry Legend. Legend going for line for 2. Hits the first one, nails the second one. It's good. 2 for 2 from the line on that one. Goes free. That's an easy 2 right there for the Knicks. Yep. Good stuff here. Right, Kyrie pushing up with the Celtics, who have struggled offensively. Man, these guys are really struggling right now. All right, Kyrie's in it. This is gonna be good for 2. Yay! I think he's 2 for what, like 12? Yeah, 3 for 12. I was 1 off. Oh man, Kyrie. This is a game he wants to forget. Oh, Frazier and whoa, Havlicek and Frazier going out. That's definitely a foul. Frazier going to the line for two. Hits the first one. No, he doesn't. Can he hit the second? He does. There he goes. 1 for 2 from line. A 3 and 12, Kyrie Irving. It's a screen there. That's a 3 off balance too. That honestly, actually, if that didn't bounce the way it did, that could actually went in. I'm slightly impressed with that shot. And Ewing has a shot to complete the N1 thanks to that foul on from Robert Parrish. Can't hit this one. He's like 1 for 2 from the line so far, and he's 2 for 3 now. Look at that. By the way, folks, as we're going to the end of that World Cup game between Sweden and Korea, Sweden still in the lead 1-0. So they're going to extra time or added time. You know that World Cup update. Off for 3 seconds on the Celtics. Oh, this is not going well for sure. This is a game Boston does not want to remember. This has been horrible for them. Then tomorrow, folks, we have the Mavericks and Spurs going at it. Ewing with the miss there. Havlicek with that rebound. Look at that. John Havlicek. I don't know what he's done today, but I think he's done something. Paul Pierce for 3. I think he's like 3 for 3 from threes. A lot of threes there. Karen to Ewing. Ewing, you know you don't want that shot. You don't want that shot, Patrick. Starks for 3. Wow, that was ugly. I would say Kyrie for 3. That did happen. Pierce for another 3. Ah, he missed. Oh, Larry Bird. Great rebound there. And a chance to tie this one up thanks to that foul from David DeBoucher to convert this and one and complete it. Here's Larry Bird from the line. It is a miss. DeBoucher with the rebound. Or Ewing with the rebound, my bad. How many screens you got to set for John Starks? Jeez. Ewing for 2. It's going to be a miss here. Havlicek with the rebound. Boston coming back up. They're only down by 1 again. They have a chance to take the lead again. Kyrie going to get sent to the line. All I have to do is hit 2, and they're in the lead. Wow, Patrick, I don't know what you would think with that one. But, wow. Wow. Taking 5 shots this quarter, Patrick, and just missed 4 of the 5. And I give Kyrie credit, you know, he's got 14 points and 17 minutes shooting 33%. Not many people can say that. Unless you're Kobe Bryant, but other than that, maybe, and Carmelo, but other than that, maybe not. and maybe LeBron. That's about it, probably. Oh, let's not forget Steph Curry. Him too. Have a check. Oh, the miss. Allen Houston, a rush shot for 2. It's good. And the Celtic lead gets trimmed down to 1. So that was a pretty good scream. It didn't hold up, but have a check enough space. Good for 2. Pushing the lead back up to 6. That 14-5 run for the Celtic. And that is it, folks. I believe for the South Korea and Sweden. Not South Korea, just Korea in general. And Sweden, with the way it looks, yeah, Sweden won that one. 1-0. What's up, Dark Phoenix? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Tatum shot. Oh, that actually, well, it got to the rim at least. That's what's up, man. Glad to hear. Well, yeah, back to the, well, you know, you could not black screen me. Thank you, game. So I just wind up getting a GTA 5. I may do a series on that because I said I have never actually played a GTA game before. I've always been a Saints Row guy. And so I may make like a playthrough, maybe of the online stuff or the other stuff. Still trying to figure out half the stuff in that game. So this game is far from over, folks. We've had some crazy comebacks happen due to fouls like that, and that's why Frazier is going to line right now. So don't count the Knicks out just yet, because they did have to make a little bit of a comeback against the Raptors during this quarter. And maybe they could, like I said, the Knicks knocked out the Raptors. They had a pretty good lineup. The Kings with a game-winning shot against the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks, the Lakers, to knock them out in the first round. And if the Knicks can somehow, potentially at home, beat the Celtics, our one big, really powerhouse left is the Bucks and the Bulls. And I believe both of those two teams go against each other right now, so we're stuck with probably one. Kind of crazy. But if the Celtics keep hitting threes like that, this game is definitely out of reach for the for the Knicks. He was definitely off balance, so he almost fell. Hayward for 3. Oh my God, Bill Russell. Jeez. Ripping the heart right out of the crowd. Someone called timeout. Who called timeout? Oh, the Knicks did. Read the Frazier. It's the Houston for 3. Oh. So essentially, folks, Sweden defeats Korea 1-0 in the World Cup group stage for Group F for this morning. And if you're wondering what the next game is, it's going to be Belgium versus Panama, I think, at 11, I think. One of those. Man, the Celtics right now. Where was this, you know? Oh my God, 4 for 18 the Knicks. They have, jeez. That is bad. That really can get any worse. Here, wait, as I said, sorry folks, I was trying to find the next game of the World Cup and what time it was, so that way I could have my screen set up and everything. 11-0 run for the Celtic. My goodness. Right now the Knicks are asking to. It's funny because the Knicks won on the road, but then lost at home. Porzingis for 3. Oh, another miss there for the Knicks. This is not at all going as according to plan for the freaking poor Knicks here. Like you can't help but feel somewhat bad for him. I mean, they didn't want this blowout. They got this blowout, and poor guys. You hear that? Timeout, guys. Timeout. John Havlicek, player of the game, liking this right here. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Man, oh man. Celtics sending Porzingis to the line. The only way the Knicks are getting points right now, it looks like. Yeah, right now you just feel sorry for the Knicks. That's all I really have to say. If you don't feel sorry, I mean, you really shouldn't if you're a Celtic fan. You're like, yes, we have a chance at advance to the next round. What was that? Oh man, Knicks finally scoring something. Bird for 2, it's good, and he's going to line thanks to that foul from Patrick Ewing. You know, Larry Ledger's no problem getting some easy points here from the line. It's good again. Well, you know, right now the Knicks are probably like, Jesus, when is this game over? The Knicks know that they've officially lost, but I give them credit, they are still trying, they are still fighting. 17-6 run, oh, that's funny. Curry, good for 2. Shooting a whole lot better than he was in the first half. Man, that first half for him was disgustingly ugly. He's going to the line, but has a chance to complete the and one thanks to that foul from Bill Russell. Both teams going to the line a lot this fourth quarter. It looks like they both just trying to put up the points and put up the score here, it looks like.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
They looked aggressive on the offensive end, and that compounded into...
Maybe a little too aggressive, you don't think, from Kyrie? I'm just saying, we have a minute left in the game, folks, but, you know, Celtics clearly have won it. That's not going to stop them from attacking on points, but Marcus Smart misses that three, rebounded by the Knicks.
Not many guys are going to match up with the size of Porzingis in that area.
Monroe against Irving. Here's the screen for three. Pierce. The shot from Brown making the play.
I'll tell you, when you're a visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well.
Well, as we're down to one final possession, they foul Porzingis. Porzingis goes to the line again to try to convert another and one. They're just adding to Porzingis' score total today. It looks like the Celtics.
And that one misses.
Well, Porzingis missed that one, but hey, believe it or not, the Celtics only had a 12-point victory. Let's see if that's enough to have them escape that sudden death game. They said it really all depends on that final game between the interdivision right there, but it's going to be interesting. And that is it, folks. The Celtics defeat the Knicks 70-58. With the being said, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to Vink Gaming. We'll see you next time, everybody. Stay off the hook.